Does he know about the whole situation that's going on right now, brother?
Nah,
I
I
can read
haven't
out.
told him. You can tell him.
They got Forehead's property locked down right now.
Wait, what? What?
Well, allegedly, Carmine got kidnapped and taken to one of the properties and held there.
That doesn't give them the right to raid, though.
I don't. He said they haven't raided him yet. He just everything's locked
Well, we don't
down.
know. We don't know.
So if someone is kidnapped inside a property, that gives law enforcement the right to do like a welfare check, or to be able to do a raid in order to crack the property open to look for him. But anything that is not in plain sight cannot. They can't like fully raid the thing. You know what I mean?
How many properties?
If the property is currently locked down, that means either A, they're breaking the law, because they would have checked already. So I don't think it's because of that, unless there's no way it's because of a kidnapping.
How many properties do they have? All your properties locked down, or only that one, brother?
No, they're all locked down, my dog.
You haven't talked to anyone?
Not yet. Well, what they could have done is they could have already raided the place, because last time I got raided, they finished raiding the place and it was still locked down for hours afterwards. So for all I know, it's already been raided, but it might have not. It's just hard to know, right?
If they lock down all your properties and they're still locked down, then it is very unlikely the raid was for Carmine.
How long could they lock down the properties for?
Because the thing is, you wouldn't even really need, you need a raid warrant, but you wouldn't lock down the property to begin with. You're locking it down so that things are not removed from the property. So let me give you an example, right? Carmine is kidnapped. They're like, oh shit, he might be in one of Forehead's properties because we believe it's Forehead. The raid would have been probably not just on Forehead, but a bunch of folks. You wouldn't lock it down. You would literally just go in the property, clear it, and then leave. They're raiding for something else.
Hypothetically, if you had a large amount of drugs in that said house, would that be drug trafficking or would that be something else?
In order for it to be drug trafficking, it's not just, it can be based on the quantity, but they would need other things like scales. Does the house have dirty money?
What was in there?
Yeah, probably fucking somewhere.
It might.
What did Jack have in there?
He 100% had money in there.
Car parts and there's a box in there. He's probably got money in there.
There's a large amount of weed with money in there too. So I feel like that's enough reason for drug trafficking.
It would be, yes.
Fuck. Well,
how much are we talking here, roughly?
2,000.
Yeah, that's enough. And how much money? We're talking like,
I don't
is it
know.
like 100K
There
plus?
could be there's an unknown amount in there, bro. Could be a lot, could be a tiny bit. I don't know. But I know there's a little bit of shit in there.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Lang got $2 million fine for murdering 2 people. Like, even if you did get drug trafficking, what is that gonna be, like $500,000?
But how long can they hold him for?
Hold what for?
Because it's not like it's not like a sentence, right? It's like
I'd say
held until trial type shit.
Yeah, but okay, so they set a standard with that murder trial, and so I would say you're probably getting 3 years, 3 years is my guess, and if he was held, they're only going to hold him for 24 hours at most, and you would immediately get a bail. So you could get bail like literally within that hour. That bail would be you give the money, you get let out, your trial eventually happens. If you're caught during that time based on your bail conditions, my point is that if, let's say, they picked you up today, you'd have to remain clean you'd have to not get caught for 3 days. That's assuming 3 years, 3 years, and that's probably what they'd go for.
Or I mean, like you know, let's say they do pull up to the block, and they do unlock that house. You know, maybe they don't get their hands on the stuff in there. You know, maybe somebody stops them from it. Who know? Hey, who knows?
When was it locked down?
Well, it must have been yesterday, right? Like late. I think it's been locked down for like maybe what?
Less than 12 hours, probably. Nah, probably
15
like 14
hours?
hours.
Yeah, like
man.
15 hours.
My guess is they're gonna then. I feel like they would have raided it already, unless they're doing it after storm. You haven't received a raid warrant, right?
No, I haven't.
Maybe then they probably haven't raided it yet. After the raid, they have to give you a raid warrant and a raid receipt.
Can't they do delayed notice?
Technically, but that'd be kind of strange if they did, because your properties are locked down. What is the what's the delay? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm just asking, you know.
I guess they could. It'd be just very strange if they did.
Hey, what's good, Grandma?
No, just doing the thing. Good to see you, boys.
It's good seeing you, Grandma.
Ever call her grandma?
That's my grandma over there.
Damn car, TJ. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Get in the car.
I would say that you're right now, obviously, until you see what happened exactly. Anyone that is tied to you in the last like while, I would make sure their shit is clean, because this could be chained.
Shit.
Yeah, no, seriously, because what will happen is, so what can happen, it doesn't mean it will, is let's say they push for this, comes with that phone and financial subpoenas, so they could technically see who's giving you money, who's transferred money to you, who have you been in contact with, and in turn use that evidence to then go raid the next set. So if the rest of your boys are not had their shit locked down, you want to probably like like clear it out.
Oh, good.
Better be on the safe side, you know what I mean? Especially when you don't know like who it is exactly that's if you don't have a warrant, you don't even know who's looking. You might even get lucky and it's like someone from shift 3. You know what I mean? Because I know that they do that shit, and they don't know who's who. That's a safe move.
Alright, well, fucking might be cooked, boys.
You got another piece of luck here. Judges have been throwing out warrants, so you could contest the raid warrant when you get it, and as soon as you get it, and hopefully it's a dog shit warrant, and then boom, boom, they can't press shit. That
They can't press shit, but they still seize everything, right?
That is true. Yes. I mean, you're saying 2,000 fucking. That's not a lot, right?
I mean, it's not really about what's inside,
it's a
right?
fair amount.
It's just that what comes with the charges.
But what I'm saying is that even if they took that shit, right? Let's say they do press it, appeal the warrant immediately. Cross your fingers and hope it's a dog shit warrant.
Alright, well, I think we better get to fucking clean this shit out.
All right. You guys need any help? Let me know. There aren't a lot of lawyers, but there are still some good ones left.
Alright.
Y'all stay safe.
You take it easy, my dog.
Well, it's been nice knowing you, dog.